right, let's go. We are going to take 23. To the Florence turn. A little bit of a new path here. We're going north out of Pipestone on 23. We will go past Florence, Ruthven, those deals. We'll turn left to go to Tyler on 14. It's actually a right. You'll do a big loop-it-loop and go that way. But yeah, this is a nice area too. Got some of the bluffs and things, so you'll see that. But got a bunch of farmers. That's kind of the land we're in, is the land of farmers. So yeah, John Deere dealer. If I need to fix my mower, just bring it on over here. C&B Operations LLC. Yep, gonna get a mower like one of those. Some big old tractors in there. Yeah, and if you were on 23 and you just kept going, you'd go clear to St. Cloud. You can go to Wilmer, those kind of things up here. Some of the bigger cities in Minneapolis. You can go right to Marshall from here. Yeah, that's the next bigger city. But yeah, windy today. I hope you guys can hear me. I got the mic right next to my mouth, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, just a great day to be out. What do we got for temp? We're at 64 degrees and holding, so we're good. It's just beautiful. I love the skies with the clouds kind of just broken up a little bit, so you can see all the blue sky behind it, but you got some shade if you get too warm, you know, that kind of thing. Kind of changes things up for you, makes it nice. That's nice. They've got a 2-lane road for us here on this side, one on that side. And just because you get a lot of trucks and stuff that come out of Marshall and just takes, out of Pipestone going north, just takes them a little bit to get up to speed. So they give them a couple of lanes there to get rid of that issue, and then they move them all over into one right here. It's a beautiful day. Good day, Tater. I gotta clean some of this stuff off, some of the buggies on my windshield. Tomorrow I got a full day. I gotta go to church in the morning, and then at 12:30 gotta be in Minneota for a parade, and then at 6 o'clock we got practice at the Opera House again. So there's that. And rent is going well, going fantastically. We're still looking for a drummer for our band, but I got a few weeks to nail that down. Actually, 2 weeks to nail that down, and then we'll go from there. But I got a couple names I need to reach out to. I'll do that later today and see if I can solidify a drummer for the productions. Yeah, this is not one of those roads I ride all the time. It's decent. I mean, I'm able to do 65 miles an hour on it. And just nice and smooth and clean and good. Not a lot of traffic today. It's a Saturday. But that is what it is. The yellow Corvette on the back of that trailer looked pretty nice. Almost got my odometer to 23456. No, it's 23452 right now. Just a few more miles. I believe that is oh boy, what's the name of the town in front of me? I think that's Ruthven. That's where my hog will be processed later. If that's just feed or what is it? Looks like it got some beans in there and some corn popping up. Looks like there might be some sorghum grass or something in there too. It's one of those miscellaneous fields. The last thing we planted was beans, but all this stuff came up. It happens. Yeah, so we got Ruthven coming up, and then Florence is after that. Florence is where we'll get off at 23, zip around and hit 14, headed into Tyler. And I'll show you Tyler from that direction. And then 14 will go all the way back into Lake Benton. So. This is Holland. Holland has a softball field that's right over there. That there is a pole in the middle of the outfield, like 60 feet behind second base, in the outfield. Always made things interesting. A couple times I played short and I had to go back for a ball, and you got to watch for the ball. And watch where you're going, because there's a big hole out in the middle of the outfield. Situational or spatial awareness is key at that ballpark. So that's Holland. Not a very big town, not very exciting, but there it is. Nobody on these roads today. I mean, it's college football Saturday. I already watched Iowa and Iowa State because Mark Gronowski is the quarterback there at Iowa. He was the two-time national champion at SDSU, and then for his red shirt replacement season. He's coming over, went to Iowa for the season. So wishing him well. Hope he does well. He did great for the Jackrabbits. And yeah, we'll see how he goes. But he was really starting to find his groove in the second half. Today they ended up losing just barely. But sometimes that's how it goes, and you move on. And SDSU plays tonight, so I'll try to get that on TV, and because they're at Washington State. And then next week I'm back to work for the Jackrabbits. So got a big cloud here, big cover of shade here for us. But just a nice area to ride in. So you got the rolling hills and stuff around you, a bunch of sloughs, and you got some wildlife. All the windmills, there's a lot of windmills. Cattle over there. Here comes a Jeep. I have a 2016 Jeep Wrangler, Unlimited, 4-door, that I just put new door hinges on. The other ones, the way they kind of stick out for Jeeps, they were starting to rust. They'd been kind of beat up by the weather and the road, rocks and stuff. So I put new hinges on, and now the doors are so smooth and easy to close and open, and they'll probably come off easier. The other ones were kind of, it was weird. They were like glued on there, but they still opened and closed fine. I don't know. But yeah, they were starting to rust, so I replaced them with some new ones. Looks better, works better now. And next summer we'll be able to take the doors off a little easier. So we'll see. But right now, we're just riding, getting that wind therapy in. But I've been thinking about lifting my Jeep up, putting some wheel spacers in them, getting the wheels out a little bit more. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. That wasn't bad. I expected worse when that car went there. That big one went by. I missed it. Now we're at 23459. Oh well. Close up here. I don't know exactly. Like I said, I don't go this way very often. I've actually only gone this way on the motorcycle. I don't think I've ever been on this road other than with my bike. So there's that. This is not a town, just a conglomeration of a few houses here that they've made nice, and got some windbreaks and stuff for, so nice area. They're close to Ruthven and Florence. I think this is Ruthven up here. old country guys sitting in their garage just shooting the breeze. Yeah, it's a nice way. Yep, so this is Ruthven. So this is where we're getting half a hog here in October, and this is where I will pick it up. Ruthven's a little off the road there, not much, but you'll kind of see it. It's got a gas station and a couple of bars, locker, that kind of thing. They make really good beef jerky. And here we are, Ruthven, population 226. There's the gas station. Nothing big, but it's there, and they've got one. You can even go inside that one, Wingman Pizza. And there's the Sunset Bar. I've thrown some darts there a couple times. So go ahead and check that out. Little shop on the edge of town. And we're out of Ruthven. And now Florence, I believe, will be right up where that antenna is. A couple miles away, but I should have got my backrest out. .62, we dropped a couple degrees. No worry. We're in Lincoln County now, which is where Tyler is. A little front there, but not really doing much. Just a beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cold. Just beautiful. So I was wrong about the antenna because it's right there. But Florence, I believe it's just up here. So we're going to take that and spin it around and get on 14 and head back to Tyler, Lake Benton. I could ride forever. County Park. Looked, it said Twin Lakes. I thought that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll go at some time. Well, there's one of them. One of the two lakes. And this should be Florence coming up. Yep, that bridge on the other side of it. So we're going to take our right, spin around, and get on 14. Florence is a tiny town. Population 39. But hey, still thriving. I don't know if they have a post office anymore. I don't know if they're officially a town. But we'll turn here. Here we go. Take the old clover leaf, kind of. And nobody coming from the left. And now we are on Highway 14. And you can see all the windmills again. But yeah, up here you get a good view of kind of what everything is out there. It's very nice. And we'll just take the rest of this home. This is 14, so we'll run through Tyler and see that, which isn't very far. It's 4 or 5 miles to Tyler, and then from Tyler we'll go to Lake Benton, and then we'll be home. Good little trip. We'll almost use a quarter tank of gas. I'm about an eighth tank of gas right now so far. Going from Pipestone to Highway 14 on 23. And then we're taking Highway 14 to Tyler, and then Highway 14 to Lake Benton, and we'll be home. So. These roads on the way home aren't very, fun per se, but hey, I'm on a bike. 2 wheels is 2 wheels. I enjoy the heck out of it. Just see Tyler beacon out right there. That's the very edge of it. This is, I got to admit, this has got to be the best way to charge my phone on the planet, right? I'm like, my phone needs a charge. I'll plug it into my bike and take a ride. Right? I think it's a great idea. Think I could charge me over that? Oh, you need your phone charged? Hop on, plug your phone in, let's go. Can I Uber with a motorcycle? I got a room for 1 passenger and maybe a bag, depending on what you're doing, where you're going. But I could take you downtown real easy. Take you to meet your girlfriends, take you to meet your boyfriend, whatever. whatever you guys are doing. One person needs to go meet people. I could do that. Be a one-man Uber. Get an Uber sticker for the helmet. I think it's a great idea. I think I should try it. Or a Lyft. I know people do DoorDash with motorcycles. I've seen that. DoorDash, there's one guy does DoorDash with a Honda, I think it's a Rebel, I don't know. Oh, it's a Bolt. It's got to be the Bolt. I think it's a Yamaha, but yeah. He does DoorDashing with that thing. So that's kind of cool. But in this area, I don't have a lot of DoorDash options. So there's that. Tyler, 1,138 people. It's a decent sized town for this part of the state. They've got a grocery store, a couple of bars, a couple of restaurants, at least one gas station. They may have a boat on the backside, I don't know about, but school, Dollar General, that kind of stuff, you know. Your normal small town in the middle of Minnesota. No Casey's or Quick Trip, but and they've got the Tyler Avera Hospital and Senior Living Center, I think they call it. There's the Kronberg. They got some good wings there. The local Zip stores. The Tyler Motel. There's the Dollar General. And there's the new school. And here is the highway. So here's the highway just outside of Tyler. They've got this great big slough. You know, geese are always on that thing. When it rains a lot, this kind of floods over. Yeah, but it's down a little bit now, so it's fine. And we're not expecting rain, but other than that, they've got a golf course in there, little airport. When I say little airport, I mean like 2 hangars and 4 planes, and the runway is grass. It's actually the driving range for the golf course. So yeah, small town. Gun shooting range right there. But yeah, this is Highway 14 from Tyler, heading towards Lake Benton. This is what's crazy to me too. People say they get cold on a motorcycle, and I get it. You get your hands up here, it's a little chilly. I mean, now it's 60 degrees. You know, you get your hands up there. These are not very thick gloves. My other gloves are thicker, but if you get your hands up there and they're cold, I mean, you're sitting on an engine, right? I just put my hand around underneath my leg and sit there a little bit to warm up my fingers. We keep on rolling. No reason to quit biking because of a little cold, right? Just use what you got. Make yourself more comfortable and move on. That's how the world works, right? Not always there's somebody there to take care of you. You got to take care of yourself. So now this road coming up right here, when I take my round at the lake, that trip, this is where it comes out at on 14, and then I head back to Lake Benton. Or if I want a longer ride, I go that way and I go to the other side of Lake Benton, and then I come back in. So there's all that. But here we're back to the strip that we've kind of seen before. It's Highway 14 heading straight into Lake Benton, just overlooking the lake. So that spot right there that you can see, that's where the lake is. Just a beautiful ride. Great day for a ride. Yeah, it got a little chilly this weekend. It was down to the high of 60. I think yesterday the high was 58. But starting, I believe, Monday, it's supposed to be back up in the upper 70s, low 80s again. So right back to it. We'll see if I get any time to ride next week. Time will tell. But then I got a football game next Saturday, and then back to practice again. So this is gonna be fun. God blesses us every day. Just a beautiful area to ride bike on, you know, and get out and get some road time going. Hey, and here comes the sun again. Gotta love that, right? Yeah, I need to hit the chiropractor at some point next week. I got a tight shoulder, tight back, just on the left side. I try to keep it pretty well, but there's something's just not a little bit out of place because it just keeps coming back after I stretch it out. So might as well get it fixed, get it figured out, and get back to proper health, right? There's Rick's Welding power lift doors. Head up the hill and back into Lake Benton. And there's a road sign that says Lake Benton. Population 687. And right here we'll start slowing her down to 35, right? And we gotta make sure we follow those speed limit signs, right? There's the country house. turn left here on 75. This will just get us to the road, turn back home. So here's our little gas station. There's the Michelle Weber studio and the post office, and then there's the Opera House. And this is where we live for now. You just never know what the future will bring, so just stay positive, do what you can, enjoy life, and take that chance, right? You never know when something's going to pop up. Life has changed for you, Trust God and do what you can. It's a good world to live in. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the old bike away for the day. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.